Will dinosaurs roam the Earth again? This is a very big question. Many people ask this question. They see movies about dinosaurs. Movies like Jurassic Park are popular. They show dinosaurs brought back to life. But is this only science fiction? Or could it be real science someday? Dinosaurs are truly fascinating creatures. They were often very large. Some were small and fast. They lived millions of years ago. They capture our imagination easily. Children love learning about dinosaurs. Many adults find them amazing too. Science is now exploring this idea. It is a serious scientific question. It is not just for movie screens. Scientists are very curious people. They want to know what is possible. They are looking for real answers. They use evidence and experiments. Bringing dinosaurs back is very complex. There are many big challenges. Let's look at what it would take. Let's talk about de-extinction. What does this long word mean? It means to unextinct an animal. It is about bringing back lost species, species that have disappeared from Earth. This is a new area of study. Scientists are just beginning to explore it. How does de-extinction work? In theory, scientists want to use modern science. They use tools from biology. They study genetics very closely. The main goal is to recreate animals that died out many years ago. This could be a dinosaur, or it could be another extinct creature. De-extinction is not just for dinosaurs. Scientists think about other animals too. The woolly mammoth is one example. The passenger pigeon is another. The dodo bird is also considered. Some of these are more possible than dinosaurs. This field of science is very new. The technology is always improving. Scientists learn more every year. De-extinction is an exciting prospect. What could we achieve with science? Scientists have amazing tools today. One tool is genetic engineering. What exactly is genetic engineering? It is about changing an organism's DNA. DNA is like the instruction book for life. It contains all the genetic code. Scientists have learned how to edit DNA. It is like editing words in a book. Genetic engineering can be very helpful. We can use it to fix broken genes. These genes might cause diseases. We can also add new genes. This can give new traits to an organism. This technology is very powerful. It has many uses in modern life. Another important tool is cloning. What does it mean to clone something? Cloning means making a genetic copy. It creates an almost exact duplicate. The copy has the same DNA. It is like having identical twins. But this copy is made in a laboratory. Scientists have cloned some animals already. To bring back extinct animals, we might need both genetic engineering and cloning. This embryo could grow into a new animal. DNA is the absolute key to this. DNA acts as the blueprint for life. It holds all the instructions. It tells the body how to build an animal. Every living thing has DNA inside. Dinosaurs also had DNA long ago. This DNA controlled how they grew. So where could scientists find dinosaur DNA? Fossils are one place to look. Fossils are the old bones of dinosaurs. Sometimes tiny bits of DNA might survive, preserved deep inside these bones. Amber is another possibility. Amber is hardened tree sap, very old. Insects sometimes get trapped in sap. Maybe an insect bit a dinosaur first. The search for dinosaur DNA is very hard. DNA is a delicate molecule. It does not last forever easily. It breaks down over long periods. Sunlight can damage DNA strands. Water can also cause it to degrade. Bacteria in the soil can eat it. Millions of years is a very, very long time. The ultimate goal is a complete genome. A genome is all the DNA instructions for one particular type of dinosaur. This is an enormous scientific task. Section 5. The first hurdle, the problem with ancient DNA. DNA decays over time. This is a fact. It does not stay perfect forever. Many things can damage DNA. Sunlight is one enemy of DNA. Water in the environment is another. Tiny bacteria can break it down. Time itself is the biggest enemy. DNA is a complex but fragile molecule. After millions of years, what happens? Dinosaur DNA is incredibly old. Most of it has turned to dust. What might be left is in tiny pieces. Imagine a glass vase, shattered completely, shattered into thousands of tiny shards. It is very hard to put it back together. This is what ancient DNA is like. So far, no full dinosaur DNA has been found. Scientists around the world have looked. They have searched very carefully. They sometimes find tiny fragments. These are very small bits of DNA. They are not enough to build a dinosaur, not even close to a complete set. This is a major scientific reality. This problem is the biggest one. It is the main challenge for de-extinction. Without good quality DNA, there is no dinosaur. Section 6, building blocks, the role of modern relatives. Scientists are thinking of different ideas. What if we cannot find good ancient DNA? This is a very likely situation, so maybe we can use new DNA. DNA from animals that are alive today, animals that are related to dinosaurs. This is an alternative approach. It is a clever way to think. Many scientists agree on one thing: birds are living dinosaurs. It might sound surprising to some, but birds evolved from small dinosaurs. Meat-eating dinosaurs called theropods, so birds are their direct living relatives. They're like small feathered dinosaurs. Their DNA carries ancient dinosaur history. What if we could modify bird DNA? Scientists could take a bird embryo, like a chicken embryo for example, then they could try to change its genes, to give it some dinosaur-like traits, perhaps a longer tail like a dinosaur, or teeth in its beak which birds lost, maybe different kinds of arms or hands. This idea has a nickname. Some people call it the Dino Chicken Project. It would not be a true ancient dinosaur. Section 7. More than just bones, creating a living dinosaur. Having DNA is just the first step. Even if we had a perfect dinosaur genome, that is not enough to make a dinosaur. You also need a living cell, you need a suitable egg for it, an egg where the embryo can grow. This is a very big biological challenge. Life is more than just a DNA code. Which kind of egg could we use? Dinosaur eggs were very different. They were different from modern bird eggs. They were different from reptile eggs too. Scientists would need to find a host egg. Perhaps a large ostrich egg could work, or maybe an emu egg or a crocodile egg. We do not know for sure what is best. Growing a baby dinosaur is very complex. What happens inside an egg is amazing. The embryo needs the right conditions. It needs the perfect temperature to grow. It needs all the correct nutrients. We do not know all these details, not for a creature extinct for so long. Each dinosaur species might be different. Section 8. A new world, ethical and environmental questions. Beyond the science, there are big questions. These are ethical questions we must ask. Should we even try to do this? Is it the right thing to bring them back? Just because we might be able to someday. It does not automatically mean we should. We need to think very carefully. These are not easy questions to answer. We must consider animal welfare. How would these created dinosaurs live? Would they be healthy and happy? Or would they suffer in our world? A world that is not their own, a world that has changed so much. We have a responsibility for created life. Their well-being would be important. What about the impact on today's world? Dinosaurs were often very large. They would need a lot of space. They would need a lot of food. What if one of them escaped? What would happen to other animals? What about plants and ecosystems? Some people ask if this is playing God. Humans changing nature in such a big way, creating life that was long gone. Is this giving humans too much power? Section 9. The future of dinosaurs, dream or reality? So where are we now with this idea? Science has made incredible progress, especially in genetics and in cloning. We understand more about DNA than ever, but bringing back actual dinosaurs is far off. It is still very, very far in the future. It remains mostly in science fiction. For now, at least, that is the case. The challenges are still enormous. Finding complete usable dinosaur DNA is key. This is the biggest hurdle of all. Then, creating a viable embryo is hard. Getting that embryo to grow is harder. Raising a living dinosaur is even harder. There are many, many difficult steps. Each step is a huge scientific puzzle. Yet, the dream of dinosaurs lives on. People are still very excited by it. The idea is extremely powerful. Dinosaurs walking on the Earth once more. It is a very big and fascinating dream. It sparks curiosity in so many people. Paleontologists continue their research. Geneticists continue to learn new things. Science is often very surprising. The future of dinosaurs is still unwritten.